Republicans, you guys don't want Latinos voting. Is that what's happening?
Well, I don't even think that sells. I mean, the Hispanic voters in the state of Texas don't want someone stealing elections either. I think that the Democrat voter and the Republican voter in Texas want good, clean elections, and one of the ways you do that is to have a voter identification so that people know who you are when you show up to vote. It's pretty simple.
Some elected officials and community groups voiced concerns about possible irregularities at the polls. And now tonight we've learned that a criminal investigation is being launched into possible voting fraud. KPRC Local 2 investigative reporter Stephen Dean is live in Southeast Houston with all the details for us. Stephen?
Well, another victim of vote stealing just pulled into this busy polling place here in Southeast Houston. This is Harris County Precinct 19 at the Mount Olive Baptist Church. We're on Yellowstone, just east of 288. And what's happening, these voters who are now lining up out the door, some of them are finding out someone's already mailed in ballots in their names. And it all started with door-to-door people who were pretending to help senior citizens.
This Department of Justice will be aggressive in looking at those jurisdictions that have attempted, for whatever reason, to restrict the ability of people to get to the polls.
We don't know how many years it's been going on, but they're finally speaking up and they're saying, someone is coming and taking my ballot, they're voting for me, and that, is their biggest complaint.
Mail-in ballot situation in particular is big business for the canvassers. I mean, that's what the local folks call them, canvassers, but we actually refer to them as the politiqueras, which is Spanish for, the lady politicians, right? So we call them the politiqueras. What it is it's big business.
I would knock on the door, okay. And they would say, "Come in."
Okay.
So I would go in.
Okay.
And now I would tell them, "I am Saida Bueno, and I'm working with the election."
Okay.
That's what I'm supposed to say.
Okay.
And I said, "I got this paper here, and this is what I'm gonna ask you. I'm gonna register you so that you can get your ballot by mail. When I get ready to mail this card out, I give it to the person I'm working for."
It's here at the Jim Wells County Courthouse where politiqueros can obtain mail-in ballot voter registration cards. There's no limit on the number of cards they can get, and sometimes they'll walk down these steps with a few hundred in hand. More cards equals more registered voters, which ultimately means more money for a politiquero.
These ladies will go around soliciting mail-in ballots from the elderly, and for every ballot they turn in for the particular candidate they may be working for, they get paid.
Every 50 white cards you get $150.
I say that it's time to throw a gauntlet at the feet of the United States government. I say that if it's not Texas, who will it be? What other state in the union has the guts to tell the government to pound sand? We'll handle it ourselves, besides Texas.